So it's all set up. 286 required by Sri Lanka at a run rate of 5.7. They do have the batsman, and this should be a fascinating afternoon's play. Simon Dool.
Yeah, certainly should be, Nisbo. Great afternoon in store. Sri Lanka will be looking for a good start. Upal Taranga, man on screen, and also Sanath Jayasuriya. Found some good form, Jayasuriya did, in the 2020 game in Wellington. And he's a key man at the start of this Sri Lankan innings as James Franklin is about to get us underway.
That's too short from Mason, and it's very easily dealt with by Jayasuriya. This is a good batting pitch, and it's set up there for him. So we're set to go with the third over now. James Franklin, and he strays down leg side as well, and that's been helped on its way for another boundary. So they're just a little offline, these two opening bowlers.
Well, this is what Sri Lanka would have wanted. A couple of loose deliveries. Sanath Jayasuriya catching up with two now down the leg side. That one just not swinging back. Franklin asking it to do too much. Jayasuriya just helping it on its way.
Oh, he's helped that one on its way. That is a big hit. Up go the arms. 6 runs.
I think this might have gone on the roof, did it? Leg side-ish. That one's too full. It's half volley. Sanath Jayasuriya's hit that very high. It's gone right up on top of the Harris stand. There it is, coming down.
Lofted and beautifully struck. Nicely timed by Taranga, and that one was pretty much a half volley.
Yes, well, that's the opposite. A little full, but a very good shot. Very good cricket shot, almost on the up. Just mentioned Taranga is strong down the ground through that mid-off area and through the covers. Really good shot, hitting through the line of the ball, making the most of the field being up.
Oh, look, he's got a hold of this again. It's a reasonably quick outfield. The timing wasn't all there, but good enough. Another boundary to finish the over, 10 off it, and it's 41 without loss. A big total to chase down, but they've made a very good start here as Franklin starts again. Oh, that's in the air. And earlier in the innings, that would have been a catch, but there's no second slip in, and it's 4.
Well, James Marshall's moved. He's almost at a 4th slip come gully. A genuine edge from James Franklin. Wickets in hand is a key, but getting off to a great start is such an important aspect of the chase.
In the air and smashed away to the boundary. Just a little bit too wide. Picked it up, and 50 comes up for Sri Lanka in just the 7th over.
Well, once again, Taranga this time.
That's gone. That has gone a long way. That's got wings on it. So yet another 6. Sanath Jayasuriya, this powerful man, sends Sri Lanka to 63 without loss.
The Mark Gillespie on debut. What a time to come in. The opposition are going at 7.88 runs per over. You haven't got a wicket. You've got 285, and you think, well, we're in this game. Well, you are, but at the moment, the chase is superb.
That's another flick. Now this could go for 4 as well. It does. This is a typical opening partnership between these two. They've shared opening partnerships 18 times in one-day internationals, and they average 50 per partnership. Highest of 286 against England during the summer when they won that one-day series 5-0, a sweep. away. Fielder out there, but not too close enough to it. First bounce for 4.
That's another bad ball. Just don't set a field for this kind of stuff. And Mark Gillespie has really got to get his act together here. Just too short. And directed down leg sides it. I mean, that is just so easy for J.A. Soria. He just swats that sort of stuff.
No fine leg. Fine leg's up. And he angles it down the leg side. All it needed was a touch, and that's a little deflection for 4 more. 79 from 9 overs. And the first over from Mark Gillespie has yielded 16. There's a man out there, but he's not close enough. Jeetan Patel had no chance of getting to it. Very, very strong in that area. The 2 Sri Lankan left-handers, they raised the 100 from just 11 overs, and they're still in.
And J.A. Soria has 52 of them. Staggering display of hitting. Well, of shot play, really. It hasn't been slogging. They've just put bad balls to the fence. To the fence and over it. That is a beautiful cover drive. Cultured player. He was a middle order player, then launched his career as an opener, and then with Kalawatana, they really set the World Cup of '96 alight and ended up being the stars of the show. Took opening partnerships to a new level, and here he is still, 11 years later, producing the same goods.
Well, it'll go for 4. If he hadn't got a bat on it, it would have been a wide. This is a really shabby performance by the New Zealand bowlers here. Sri Lanka just rushing towards their target. Still a long way to go, of course, and a couple of wickets could shift things.
Well, the other thing he could have done is smash it through extra cover. There was that much width, so in the end, 4 anyway. But Daniel Vettori, I think what he really needs is a drinks break or something where he can get them together as a unit and say, let's come on fellas, let's just settle in here. They still are requiring 4.66 runs per over. They've got 10 wickets in hand, and maybe the only statement he can make is to bowl himself.
J.A. Soria 50 off 38 deliveries here to follow his 50 off 23 deliveries. My goodness, he's clobbered that. He has hit that as hard as any cricket ball can be hit.
He's making this look like a club attack. Well, they're making themselves look a bit like it at the moment. He's a terrific player, but he's getting a lot of help.
Over the top. Now, will it go all the way? Not quite. First bounce. Fine shot. J.A. Soria given an exhibition here of stroke play. We have seen J.A. Soria dominant for a decade and more. And this is top stuff here.
That's a beautiful cricket shot, but it is a half volley. It's right in the slot to hit straight down the ground where Vettori has not got any protection for Adams. And that'll go to the top. Niftily played. He'll say he intentionally did that, hitting under the ball. So 4 more, and all of a sudden through to 120. Still only halfway through the 14th over. Look at the way that he intentionally clips underneath that. He knew that where that was going to go fine. Perhaps not that fine, but he always intended to hit it in that area of the ground. And now Daniel Vettori wishes he was on the Titanic in the background. Going downhill.
No. Really is quite significant that J.A. Soria was one of the opening batsmen who set the pattern for Sri Lanka way back in 1996 in that World Cup. Kalawatharana, the little keeper, was the other one. Came out on blaze from the beginning, shocked everyone. And here he is doing the same thing here. No one will get that. No one will get that. He was no more than, 5 or 6 yards away from that. Had no chance of getting to it.
Andre Adams walking back to his mark as if to say, well, I just want to get this over and done with quickly, instead of perhaps slowing things down a wee bit, having a chat to his captain, trying to work out a few things. It's just superb hitting. But that's short and wide, and they will have talked long and hard about when not to bowl to this bloke.
It's high. Now will it go all the way? It has the elevation. Certainly got under it. Now they'll have to have a look at it. 6. Just over the ropes.
Tony, you and I got to sign out here, but I've got to say, I'm not sure I've commentated 7 overs where more runs have been scored. It's 130 without loss after 14.
It could be an early day.